ドジャースの大谷翔平が日本時間26日、今キャンプ4回目のブルペン入りを行い、調整を進めました。まずは壁当てのルーティンからスタートし、その後フィールドでキャッチボール、そしてブルペンでは30球を投げました。投手としての復帰は5月頃と見られていますが、予定より早まっているのかという問いに対し、ロバーツ監督は、
彼がどんな選手かを考えればそう言えるかもしれない。でも必要なプロセスはしっかり踏んでいかなければならない。翔平もいろいろなことを考えながらやっている。とはいえこの回復の速さには驚いている
とコメントしました。またこの日は佐々木朗希もライブ BP で登板し、ホワイトソックスのマイナーリーグ選手を含む打者と対戦しました。ロバーツ監督は、
朗希は良かったと思う。今日は3イニング投げたし球速も出ていた。スプリットや変化球がいい感じに混ざって打者が追いかけるようなボールも多かった
と評価。
明日本人と話して状態を確認するけど、投手陣と話した限りでは今日の内容にはかなり満足している。球速は90マイル台半ばくらいだったんじゃないかな
と高く評価しました。米カリフォルニア州の地元局スポーツネットロサンゼルスでも大谷と佐々木のピッチングについて熱く議論されていました。その様子を日本語字幕付きでお届けします。
Well, this morning, Roki Sasaki was on the backfields at Camelback Ranch facing a group of White Sox minor leaguers. And according to a friend of the show, Jerry, Bill Plunkett, Roki went 3 simulated innings, threw 38 pitches, had 1 strikeout, did allow a home run on the second pitch he threw to one of the White Sox top prospects, Kyle Teal. But I imagine the next step now for Roki would be a Cactus League game.
Yeah, you would think so. The fact that he did throw those 3 innings is a positive sign. 3 up downs, making sure that he gets a shot, gives a chance to get through all his pitches. We saw that home run right there. Really good prospect the White Sox have. That catcher, he's an absolute stud. So no shame there. But the most important thing, it's on the backfield. You're just trying to work on mechanics, command, and make sure you throw all your pitches. Okay, so listen. Don't read too much into it. It's about getting your work done. That's why hitters sometimes go to the backfield. They'll take an at-bat every inning to see pitches. Some guys strike out because they want to hit with 2 strikes to see a variety of pitches. So again, don't read too much into it. He's getting his work done.
And he isn't just a new player on this Dodger team. For him, Jerry, it's really a whole new Major League Baseball experience, so everything is going to be new for him. And the Dodgers are slow playing him, at least to start the season, which seems to make sense. It is such a long season coming over from Japan.
Yeah, which is extremely smart. We got to remember, Yoshi last season, he was coming in as a very accomplished pitcher in Japan. Multi-Cy Young Award winner in that league. Roki, even though he had incredible stuff in Japan, and he still has incredible stuff, he's still a work in progress. He's trying to work on his mechanics. Yoshi didn't need to work on his mechanics. He knew exactly what he needed to do to get ready for a season, and yet he was still battling that rookie thing when rookies battle. This young man, Sasaki, understands, I got some work to do, and this is what he's trying to do. Fine-tune his mechanics, make sure that velocity is where it needs to be, make sure he has fastball command to go along with that splitter, and have that third pitch. He knows, as long as the coach, as well as the coaching staff knows, he has to have that third pitch to be very successful at the big league level.
Well, and when Shohei Ohtani does return to the mound this season, he might have a bit of a different look, Jerry. He pitched out of the stretch while he was with the Angels, but he has incorporated a windup during his bullpens early this spring, and he says as of now, his plan is to pitch using a windup this season when no one's on base.
Well, here's the thing about the windup, John. You get more momentum that way. Sometimes, and Shohei Ohtani understood this, sometimes when you have that windup, there's more moving parts. But if he feels comfortable going with that windup, why not? It worked for Hideo Nomo back in the day. He had a different type of windup. But it allows you to gather, make sure you have your backside, and follow through. So I trust Ohtani and what he's doing on the mound.
He says that is at least the plan for right now. We'll see how the results translate once he does return to the mound, hopefully in the month of May. Jerry,
it's all about the return to the mound of Shohei Ohtani. We've talked about Yamamoto, Sasaki, all the Japanese pitchers that have come here. But I thought before he arrived, before he signed with the Angels, he was the most talented, the most imposing pitcher that I had seen on tape from Japan. I hope we get a glimpse to see that guy again.
You know what? I'm sitting back here and I'm smiling because like they don't even really need him to pitch.
They don't.
Like, is that not insane?
It was kind of cool today, and there's Ohtani throwing a bullpen session, and then 30 minutes later, Sasaki's pitching. Then you're on the mound. And you have 3 guys like that in 2 hours pitching.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of talent. Sad I didn't get to watch, but had to get ready. But no, the talent here is pretty amazing. I'm excited to be able to. Teo, I'll get used to that. See, I got to know my teammates.
The Blake Snell signed for 5 years, $182 million. According to my sources, the Dodgers are getting Snell at just the right time. And Dan, you're my source. Explain why, and also why are you leaking info to someone with such a big mouth?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is what I like about it. I think last year we had him on MLB Tonight after one of his really good starts, and he said something that to me was so profound, and I haven't forgotten it, Sierra. He's done trying to be what people want him to be. He's never going to be Tom Glavine. He's never going to go out there consistently and throw 7-8 innings and throw 8 pitches per night. There's going to be some spraying around a little bit. He's going to have an inning like he had today, 30 pitches, 20 for strikes, but he has the ability, swing and miss with 3 different pitches. The Dodgers are getting a finished product. He's proven he can pitch on the big stage. And if you don't believe me, ask the Dodgers, because I don't know what would have happened if the Rays wouldn't have taken him out of that game that was the eventual clincher for the Dodgers during the pandemic season when the World Series was in Arlington. He is a front-of-the-line starter. I thought last year, listen, it's easy for us to sit back and say, hey, why didn't you sign early? He was waiting for the right offer. He missed most of spring training, tried to do that accelerated spring training in a couple of weeks with the Giants. It didn't work. His feet fell underneath him probably around the middle of June last year, and I don't blame him. For the month of September, he decided to skip a few starts, parlay that into a great deal. One of the top 5 starting left-handed pitchers in the game without question.
Do you think come, let's say mid-season, are we talking about Snell being in the Cy Young conversation?
Yes, I think if you would ask me right now, the 2 guys that jump out to me, NL Cy Young favorite, Corbin Burns, Blake Snell. I think Burns is going to be terrific for the D-backs.
さらに、米スポーツ局 FOX スポーツは日本時間26日、ロサンゼルスでプレーするスポーツ選手のランキングを発表し、大谷が堂々の域に選ばれました。2位と3位には NBA レイカーズのレブロン・ジェームズとルカ・ドンチッチ、4位にはエンゼルスのマイク・トラウト、5位にはドジャースのムーキー・ベッツがランクインしました。大谷について FOX スポーツは、
レブロン・ジェームズより上位にランクされるには、信じられないほど特別なことをしなければならない。でも、大谷は2024年にとんでもないことをやってのけた。
と評価。昨季、MLB 史上初となる50-50を達成したことなどに触れ、
誰も驚かない結果だが、満場一致で MVP に選ばれ、北米の主要プロスポーツリーグで満場一致 MVP を3回獲得した初の選手となった。
と伝えました。ご視聴ありがとうございました。これからも大谷選手のさらなる活躍から目が離せません。チャンネル登録と高評価をよろしくお願いします。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。